Now we move on to next pages. 5.2 vocabulary, the marketing mix. The first question, the first demand, I don't know. Explain what you think is meant by this quotation. Do you agree with them? And the first quotation is by Edwin Land, inventor of Polaroid photography. He said that marketing is what you do when your product is no good. And I don't agree with him at all, because I think that every single thing in this world has the meaning, and it depends on what you do to make it useful. For example, like we have trust in the thing that we didn't use, but if you have opportunity to make it recycles, so you can use it again. And the second quotation is by Milan Kundera, a sex writer. I kind of curious about him, and I have read a book, or I will read more book of his. So here is his quotation: business has only two functions, marketing and innovation. I think that I agree with the later one. Marketing and innovation is two function, but I don't know it is only two function in business or it has more functions. So we move on to the last quotation of John Sculley, former resident of PepsiCo and CEO of Apple. He said that no great marketing decisions have ever been made on quantity data. About this quotation, I absolutely, definitely don't know about his idea. I don't understand it, so I can't answer this question. I can give you that I agree or disagree about him with him. So we move on to the demand 2 of the discussion. Read the short text below and find the answer to these questions. 1. What are 4 PS? 2. What are 4 CS? And 3. What are mixed coherency? And the last what are mixed dynamics? Dynamics. I don't know. The marketing mix. The most common variable used in constructing marketing mix is price, promotion, products, and placement. These are sometimes referred to as the 4 Ps. The 4 Ps. Each of the idea can also be seen from a consumer perspective. So, product converts into customer solution. Solution, price into cost, and place into convenience, and promotion into communication. These are the 4 Cs. The concept of mixed coherency refers to how well the components of the mix are blended together. For example, a strategy of selling expensive luxury products in discount store has poor mixed coherency between the product and placement. Mixed dynamics refers to how the mix is adapted to a changing business environment, to changes in the organization of resources, and to change in the product life cycle. So here are the answer. Wait a minute, and I take the pencil. So the first question, what are 4BC or 4PS? 4PS are product, price, promotion, product and placement, and CS is the solution. Convert into customer solution, cost, convenience, and communication. Yes, CS. And mixed coherency refers to how well the components of the mix are blended together, and the mixed dynamics refer how to the mix adapted to a changing environment, to change in the organization resources, and to change in the product life cycle. The next discussion, decide how successful mixed coherency and mixed dynamic are. In this example, use 4BC and the 4CS to explain the answer. I'm tired.